Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Go.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
Escapes out to the left. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Motioning the tight end now. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing right away here. Howell. Cut by Lockett. Juke the defender. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Juke's at a 1-stop, and he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. It's caught Metcalf. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Howell out of the shotgun. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Howell from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets the first just before he's tackled.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Walker reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, maybe he gets rocked and the ball is out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Howell, 1st and 10. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And the shotgun, Howell. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. They kick the running back in motion. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Panther Street, Panther Street. Come on.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Check go.
Mason there to haul it in. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go, shot.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Cops, this is Xavier Leggett. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Works the sideline inside the 35. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
He was looking Xavier Leggett's way there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the pistol, Howell. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score. On the ready.
Back now for the 2nd quarter. And the Seahawks, they've got to look towards the end zone.
Let's go.
To the air on 1st down, Howell. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now. You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To throw here on 1st down. It is Cup left side. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready,
Back now, pressure on its way. That one's incomplete over the middle. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And now they face second down.
Dragon 60. Go!
He'll throw it yet again. He'll get this one to Brooks. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Cuts it to the right sideline. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
On second and about a yard. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Buckle up. It's third and goal.
Ready, set, go.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's headed the wrong way on the reverse. They got him behind the line.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Set. Hut, hut.
Fakes the handoff. Now to throw. Drops back. Needs an open man. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Ready up.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set it. Hut.
They'll come out throwing. He's on the move. Legette's got it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd and 1. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Come 19! Come 19! Set! 19 line! Go!
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing from the gun here. Looking slant route, complete. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. Brian Anger on now to punt. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Howell now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Seahawks have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. Now throwing on third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And this will come from just inside his end zone. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Ready! 19 tight! 19 tight! Hook!
From midfield now. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's second and 5. Throwing the out route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They'll come up first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has a man. It's Brooks. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down now, 7 to go. Still sticking with the passing game. Able to hit Mason, complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Let's go!
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Ready?
They'll throw it again. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
70 Lions.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Seahawks take over at first and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hurt, hurt. Come on. 79 Broncos. Go.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Powell out of the shotgun. He's throwing deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Powell from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And it's going to be Panthers football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go.
Throwing off the play fake here. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They go play action on 1st. He'll get this one to Parker. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. Caught quick right side. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go, here we go. Hut, hut.
Running once more with Brooks. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Pickup of 2 here. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Chap 60, chap 60. Buffalo 18.
Running back sent in motion. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Last thing, 19. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Warrior 70. Ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
Looking for a throw here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Has room down the left sideline. At the 20. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Getting right back to it after that interception. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Dragon 60. Set.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky deadline, without that ball being tipped, we're looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And it makes the Heffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Myers to add the PAT. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Down.
Back to the air following the pick 6. Rocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
On the double.
At the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
Another try following the sack. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Set.
They'll come out throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Finds his target, Mason. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Play action on 1st down. He lets a heater go deep middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Let's go.
They send a man in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
18 Pioneer. Ready. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hunt.
Back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Offense in the hurry up here.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Pass play on 1st and goal. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. He's at midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. I don't know about you, Brock, but I can almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Come on, come on.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll throw on 1st. And they pick him off again. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Play action here with Howell. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3. First and 10 from the 41.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. Chap 60. Chap 60. Go.
Walker now from the gun. He still has room inside the 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So it'll be second down. They give up the gut to Walker. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Defense showing blitz. Howell. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Ready up. Mustang 19. Set up.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
There was a theory some years ago, Kate, that you would never run play action on 3rd and extra long like this because that play action is really not going to affect the defense. But what you got to understand is many times you're running that play action because of the great protection. You're actually trying to give that quarterback an extra beat. Well, it didn't work out that time.
What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Hand off here for Brooks. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Offense up to the line fast. Working inside the red zone. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers take 7 points off the deficit. They're going down swinging. We see here getting ready for an onside kick. looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, set. Check, smash.
Man in motion here.
Track at 60.
Walker on first down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Toss play. This is Walker. Escapes a defender. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. He gets a half dozen on the carry, and that's also going to bring up 3rd and 6. Working from the pistol, Howell. He sends this one to the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Go.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 19-yard line.
Let's go now.
Trying again following the sack. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease. Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
7 Pirates. Ready.
Desperation time here on 4th. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
A tight end in motion now.
Ready.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Seahawks close to picking up their 5th win. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 19 tight, 19 tight. Check go.
On the draw, it's Walker. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
On 3rd down, Walker. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Massive hit. The ball is out. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Seahawks throwing 6 more on the blowout. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tack on 7 more to their lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds him on the crossing route. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Brought in right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks have it once again after yet another interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
And he'll start pushing them into field goal range. A small gain to the 38. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with a West Coast trip, they played their game, and they're taking this victory back east with them. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long.